Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 273. Yes, we are 273 episodes deep in Talk for Glory. We are about to be, I believe, now soon 3 days deep in the Best of Super Juniors. We are, what's today? Today's Sunday. We're 48 hours removed off of Friday Night SmackDown. Monday Night Raw's tomorrow, but who the hell watches Raw? But all of that stuff does not matter. Because, like for Best of Super Juniors, I had said it's tournament season, and it's not just locked down to one specific area. It's tournament season in wrestling. And you guys already know, where there's a tournament, where there's a podcast, there is Talk for Glory. So before we even talk about tournaments, introductions are always a must. I'm Enigma V4.
Hey boy, Young Tachi.
And this is the AEW Owen Hart Cup Tournament Predictions 2026. Now, this is the first ever Owen Hart Predictions brought to you by Talk for Glory, which is crazy because, again, where there's a tournament, there is Talk for Glory, but I don't think Talk for Glory has covered the Owen. But that changes as we now talk about the Owen Hart Cup. I know what some of you guys are thinking. What's so special about the Owen? It's the same thing about what's so special about the G1. It's the same thing about what's so special about the 5-star Grand Prix. It's the same thing about what's so special about the Royal Rumble. The Owen gives you the keys to the main event of All In.
Yes, and Owen Hart's a legend, so you know, you gotta respect
Yes,
the
he
man.
is. God rest his soul.
That's all.
Honestly, I love the Owen now that it's kind of tied to All In. It really gets me
I like
excited.
what they did. I like what they did. Compared like not what WWE did, but now they did like their own little tournament now every year. Because I thought really it was just gonna be a one-time thing, but yeah, you know, here we are now.
Like it's funny too because I've been very vocal about like how I don't like King of the Ring and I don't like the New Japan Cup, but the Owen Hart
Mm.
Cup is literally the same thing. I guess it's
It,
because of maybe it's placing. I don't feel the importance of the King of the Ring. Like, oh, congratulations, you fight at Crown Jewel or SummerSlam, whatever. Cool. And the New Japan Cup, great. You fight at Sakura Genesis. But with the Owen, you fight at All In.
mm-hmm.
And honestly, I just think that some of the Owens finals have been just amazing. From Hangman, from Hangman and Osprey to Brian and Ricky Stark Saints, whatever the hell you guys want to say. I'm trying to remember who did Willow beat to win it, and if memory serves right, I believe Britt Baker won the Owen at one point. I might be wrong. Don't fact check me on that. But I like the fact that now it is tied to All In.
No, you was correct. She won it in 2022. Big breaker.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm very happy that it's tied to All In, and it really means a lot. I do want to also point out that I love the fact that this year's All In has just a little bit more flavor than others. You know, it again. I'm sorry that I keep mentioning Best of Super Juniors, but similar to Best of Super Juniors, having people from New Japan, AEW / ROH, DDT, Dragon Gate,
Easy.
etc.
Yep.
The Owen has people from AEW, from Stardom, from CMLL, someone that's freelance. It's got something. It's got a little bit of something from everyone.
Is there a person in Ring of Honor in the tournament too? Or no?
Yes, Athena.
Oh yes, you're right. Oh wow. Oh wow. So yeah, okay, we got all the Battle of the Brands. Cool.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
let's dive right in to the Owen Hart Cup. Starting us off with representing CMLL / AEW, Persephone. She's also the CMLL Women's Champion versus the Wild Heart Hazuki. It's funny that I'm talking about Hazuki right now after two things. After one, watching a Stardom show last night, and also being on another platform talking about Stardom. Shout out Red Belt Radio. But Hazuki here in AEW, you love to see it. And Persephone, she is talented is an understatement. Honestly, this can be anyone's game. I think if you really want to push the envelope, Hazuki, one of the more underrated wrestlers on the Stardom roster. You know, it tends to fluctuate whether that is the case. What's up,
Oh, that's so
Blitz?
cool. Hazuki is 28 years old too. That's so cool. Wow,
Yeah,
she's a young person. Wow. Okay. 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 Enigma. I don't have too much info, like knowledge on these people, but I'm great to hear whatever like your predictions is. But I do know a little bit about Hazuki since she's a Japanese wrestler. Um, and that's so cool. I didn't know she was young.
yeah.
Oh yeah, my thing is for this match, I got Hazuki.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you're backing the Wild Heart. But yeah, I'll agree with you. I do have Hazuki winning this one, and I guess I can pause whatever starting predictions I have. That'll be for something else. But yeah. So now let's talk about the NJPW Strong Women's Champion. Actually, the first
What?
ever NJPW Strong Women's Champion, Willow Nightingale, current TBS champion, versus the current NJPW Strong Women's Champion, Alex Windsor, in a champion versus champion match, first round.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God. Who's- Oh. Okay, first off, I would like to say I like Willow. I've been knowing Willow since she arrived in AEW. It's gonna be a good match since the champions champions, but I had to put my 2 cents on Willow right now because I when we get to like the talk.
What was that?
No, when we get to talk about like the finals, like you're gonna hear what I have to say.
Ah, okay.
But I put I
So,
put Willow right now.
so it's great that you have Willow, but I might have to go with Alex Windsor only because
Boo.
I think, how do I say this? In AEW, I love the fighting champions, but fighting champions' bodies break down. We saw it with Darby. We've seen it with Orange Cassidy. And Willow has been one hell of a fighting champion. So who knows? Maybe during the build up to Windsor versus Willow, Alex will be at 100% and Willow will be at 80. That's only 20%, but 20% is a lot when you're trying to win the Owen.
And she could be like it could be like underrated type of story too. So she's already like almost kind of minor injured, but not really injured.
All right, so that's where we differ. You get Willow. I got Alex Windsor. All right, next is her name's Sky Blue, but she makes the sky black. It is Sky Blue versus the Joshi Tyrant, Antonio Inoki reincarnated, Antonio Inoki's daughter, the freelancing demon, the
Oh
sun
yeah.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know how she's not talked about as one of the best bookers. No title is safe, no contract is signed. It is sorry. Let me say this. I love that Sadi's going to be here. Like I said, the freelance tyrant, the Joshi tyrant, where all belts are taken and no contracts are signed. She's like a reverse Takeshita, where Takeshita is
Mm.
signed to New Japan and AEW and DDT and who knows? Maybe he's probably maybe he signed to TJPW on the low, but Saudi has not signed to a contract, but she has taken many, many belts.
Yeah, no, I've been hearing. I heard a lot about Saudi.
I
Because of
remember when she won the IWGP Women's Championship last year, and the Stardom loyalists were not big fans of that. And I love that the Stardom loyalists weren't happy about that. So I'm curious to see what will the AEW fandom be like after Sky Blue gets the headbutt, the Uranagi, the wrist clutch, Uranagi, the double stomps. Because as a tired, old, and broken man once said, your arms are just too short to box with God.
Gee.
And that's exactly what Saudi is. She is a god walking into AEW.
Yes, this match is gonna be a demon versus demon match, man. I'm excited, but this match is interesting because it could either go both ways. Um, little bit I know about Sky Blue and Saudi. Saudi is yeah, you already know how she is, but um, this is hard for me. Uh, I will have to give it up to Saudi. I want to see what happens after Saudi wins.
Yeah, I think Sky Blue has a chance if Thekla and Julia Hart get involved. But on the rare occasion where Saudi also has like her seconds, where she has where she has like Miku and Chi Chi, or hell, maybe she even gets Takumi Aroha. You guys want to see Spark Rush in AEW? You guys comment down below if you guys want to see Spark Rush in AEW. But yeah, Saudi for the win. Ichiban Sun God. All right, now for the final match, and I love this. I'm excited for this. Been praying for this. It is the Venus Mina Shirakawa versus. Give me a second because this introduction is going to take a while. It is the American Joshi, the Minion Overlord, the longest reigning champion, not just in ROH, but in AEW as well. The longest reigning women's champion of all time, where you can't name the Mayus, you can't name the Charlotte Flairs, you can't name the Ronda Rousey, you can't name the Alexa Blisses, you can't name the Willow Nightingales, the Mercedes Monets. She is Miss 1,000 Days plus. She was champion when I went to sleep. She was champion when I woke up. She'll be champion tomorrow, next week. Call it witness protection, but you will make sure to call this reign what it is, and it is forever. It is the forever Ring of Honor Women's World Champion,
The
God,
goat.
Athena. By God, the GOAT.
I'm not gonna lie though, this match is gonna be mad beautiful. Yeah, it's Mina, and then come on, the goat, Athena. Come on, bro. I think they didn't they fought previously, like in
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm not
They fought at
mistaken, it was like a little like an Iron Man, little like 25. Was it 20 minutes if I'm not mistaken?
Oh
But it
no
was
no
a
no
long
no! I
match.
think no. So you're thinking of two things. You're thinking of the Iron Survivor that just happened. No, Mina
Mm,
wasn't a part of that. But what I think the show was Final Battle. If the show wasn't Final Battle, I forgot what it was. Maybe it was Death Before Dishonor, where it was Mina versus Athena. I just can't remember it, unfortunately. But yeah. So they fought in Philly. That was cool. And I like the fact that Athena gets these main event spots because it's not like she's just facing local talent. She's facing the Mercedes. She's facing the Athena. She's facing the Willow. She's
yeah, the top people,
um
yep, top guns.
yeah, like she's facing like the top names. But
And that's what I'm saying. We don't even know who's gonna take the belt from Athena at this point. 1,000 days is still counting.
like I said, man, a forever champ, man. Like every time they tell you to put your money on someone, you put your money on Athena. I honestly if Athena just wakes up tomorrow and says, you know what, here. Here's the ROH belt.
Yeah, I don't want to know more.
I don't want to know more. Y'all couldn't beat me.
But that's
I
what
don't
makes this
believe that.
whole like, but that's what makes this whole dominant in the Ring of Honor like conversation because literally, bro, like you could put every like woman and try to defend it,
Beat him.
and she always end up winning at the end of the day.
Athena has legit defended her belt across brands like AEW, Ring of Honor, Stardom. Um, it wasn't in the ring, but she's defended the belt against Miyu Yamashita. So she's defended the belt against TJPW wrestlers. That's what, 4 companies right there.
Oh,
Like at this point, and I keep asking for this. So whether it be Taro Okada or Tony Khan, I don't care. Put Athena in the 5-star because what? It's not like Ring of Honor is going to be missing her. They can't beat her. At this point, whoever can beat Athena, you may as well just try to run it back immediately because maybe you'll get lucky and take the belt off of her. But does Mina have a chance at getting lucky and beating Athena here? I don't think so.
mm.
Tachi, what do you think of this? What are the chances of Mina Shirakawa?
Slight chance. Is the belt on the line for this match or no?
No, there's no belt on the line.
Oh, okay. So, I feel like I got like a 50% chance of winning. No, to be honest, is the belt on the line. But come on, bro. It's Athena at the end of the day. We gotta go with Athena. But I
I
can't
think.
tell you this. I can't tell you this right now, though. This is gonna be one good match.
Oh hell
Probably
yeah.
like this is gonna be one hell of a match right now. I'm gonna tell you that.
Oh for sure, dude. I don't think Athena's ever disappointed. Actually, I don't even think every year like when the Top of Glory awards come around, I think since doing the awards, every time we talk about like the best matches, there is always an Athena match. There must be an Athena match in the layout. So of course she's gonna have a classic. And if memory serves
Hmm.
right, I think it's Athena versus Mina at Double or Nothing, or someone can fact check me on what's the Double or Nothing first run Owen match. Anyone in the comments, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, I got Athena winning. What about you, Tachi?
I got Athena.
All right, so we have talked about the men's. We have talked about the men's. Now, I mean, we have talked about the women's. Now let's talk about the men. Starting off with representing the Don Callis family, Mark Davis versus Jungle Jack Perry.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting he's done with the scapegoat gimmick. He's back to his old ways.
I
Um,
I still like that scapegoat gimmick. I don't know why people
I
get.
know. No, I really liked it, but I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it a little bit. You're not seeing him back with it.
Thank you, Blitz. So Windsor versus Willow will be at Double or Nothing. Okay, thank you.
What's your thoughts on this Enigma?
I was going to actually let you talk about this one first. You know, I did the talking for the women's.
Um, Mark Davis. Mm, it's an interesting match, but I don't know who's gonna win. But we all know Jack Perry. We all know Jack Perry. He's been there for a minute, and he's fan favorite now. So
That
I see
that
him
is
going up in the top. I see him going up in the top and see what happens. But Mark Davis is a new name that I'm not too familiar with. But if I see the match, I'm gonna be like, oh no, never mind, it's this guy. But
like
for right now, Jack Perry.
Mark Davis. Screw it. If I don't do it today, no one's gonna do it ever. I gotta give Mark Davis his flowers, and I mean like I need to give this man a garden. Mark Davis, the man you are, you were undeniable. when Kyle Fletcher blew up and you were apparently going to be the Mario Jannetty, you said hell nah, and you blew up in ROH. When when they needed someone to just be a body on AEW, you were like, I got you, and I'm a part of the Don Callis family. And then they put you with Jake's what was his name? It was Jake something. Um, they put you with him and Doyle, and then you were known as Doyle and Davis. And then Jake Doyle got injured. And then they thought, well, obviously he's going to be the Marty Jannetty, so he's just going to be floundering around. He's just another body in the Don Callis family. And you said no. And you continued to have singles matches where you beat Billy Goat, Commonwealth Kingpin, Aerial Assassin. I'm not going to say Death Rider Billy. God damn it, Newman. Will Ospreay. You then go on to win your first singles championship in AEW, the national champion from Jack Perry. So, Mark Davis, you have my respect, my credit, but you don't have my belief that you're winning this. Jack Perry in 3.
Damn. Oh, you just gave it that. I love that. Okay, Jack Barry in 3.
I know. I love doing that. I love like hyping someone up and then like right at the very end I just like do a whole swerve. Like, wait, what the fuck was that?
I thought you were really gonna be like, oh yeah, I got Mark Davis on this because it was
Nah,
very
nah, nah, nah,
inspirational.
nah. Nah, man. It's Jack Perry in 3. But yes, Quiz Fuss Wrestling. Um, 5-star Billy is Top Roy's 2023 Wrestler of the Year. But we only do the previous year. So I don't got his graphic up. But I do want to take the time to just really acknowledge this crazy fact. It's not even crazy, it's actually quite funny. But I'll acknowledge it later. But yeah, I got Jack Perry.
I got Jack Barry too.
All right. Now for what I think will be match of the tournament. It'll be
Mm,
the
this is
Swiss
weird.
Cyborg, the Swiss Superman, the Winter Soldier.
AJ
Um,
47.
yes, 007. Let me see what other nicknames I got for this man.
The ball-headed crusader.
The ball-headed Crusader. Um, got it. I know I got one more. I know I got one more in me.
Yeah, he used to call him like Superman something too.
Yeah, the Swiss
I want to say
Superman. But no, like
Superman.
there's one more that I like calling him. Oh, the Enforcer, the heavy metal. When you hear his theme song coming, when you see his theme song hitting, you don't want to see this man coming
Mm.
because by the time you realize Claudio, by God, Castagnoli is in within 5 feet of you, you've already gotten uppercutted. But his opponent ain't no bitch. He ain't no dog. Actually, he might be a dog, but
The
he
big
he got that dog in him for real. He may not be my dog for real, but he is a savage. He is Brody motherfucking King.
King. Nah, this is gonna be a 5-star match for you, ain't gonna lie. Claudio versus a big body. Come on, buddy. As far as like, I don't think I could see Brody King like advancing. I want to say, but I feel like Claudio. This is gonna be one banger, bro. But it has to be Claudio for me. I'm sorry.
That's okay, man, because personally I got Brody King winning. I think Brody King, and similar to when I said
Impressive.
this or the best of Super Juniors predictions was Tommy about how when TJP left, Akira Francesco, like he really blew up. He really blew up, right? I say the same thing for Brody King when Malachi Black left, and even when Buddy Matthews got injured. I think
Yep.
Malachi leaving and Buddy getting injured just opened the gates for Brody King to just no leash and just straight ball out. Because it is not crazy if you tell me that Brody King is going to win the AEW World title by the end of this year.
Yeah, it's happening, and it's gonna happen soon.
And honestly, when you face Brody King, you are in for the fight of your life. I think that there is nobody, and I do mean nobody, that can stand up to Brody King except Claudio Castagnoli.
I was about to say. So you see that? So you see that super the uppercut coming out of the rope?
Yeah, when you see that, when you see those uppercuts, when you feel that swing, when he locks in that crossface, that sharpshooter, that Gonzo bomb, that Ricola bomb, yeah, no, I genuinely think that Claudio Castagnoli's biggest match in terms of strength wise will come at the hands of Brody King.
Hmm. I was
So
like,
your thoughts?
damn, now you did get me thinking now. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. You did get me thinking now. Because this is Brody King's like top point right now by himself too. Because I ain't expecting him to do all this and get the hype that he has right now. But it's against Claudio, bro. Come on, man. We seen this dude pick up like Great Khali. Come on, bro. Like everybody, strong. Ah, no, I got Claudio. I'm sorry.
Well, Claudio in 3. All right. Next, we talked about Brody King. Now let's talk about Bandito versus whose house? Swerve's.
Swerve.
Swerve Strickland, the most dangerous man.
You know what? I think it's obvious who's gonna win this match. Bandito. No. You know what? If Bandito actually wins, though, that would be kind of cool. But Swerve shook his house. Swerve Strickland, baby.
I'll say this.
I only have him because I feel like I want him to be like he's like one of the top finals of my like list right now. So I feel like I just got him for that reason. And it's Swerve Strickland. Come on, bro.
Honestly, I love Bandito. And I think he had an amazing match at Super Card of Honor against Blake Christian, which is crazy because me saying Blake Christian had a good match, I must be on drugs. Yeah, Bandito. Sorry, my friend. But when you are all elite, you are in Swerve's house. And he's about to evict your ass.
Yeah, I was
But
about to say we seen the matches. That's where we should put the Hangman, everybody. He goes crazy.
I mean, you and I, we went to Forbidden Door 2024, and
Oh yeah,
we saw Swerve versus Osprey, and that was for the title. So imagine what Swerve is gonna do to get to the main event of All In.
Enigma. If you don't mind me asking, do you ever gonna think that you'll see Bandino in like the top level at one point?
No,
Or no? Oh yeah, I said the same thing. But it would be cool though if like they do a little run with Bandino, like just kind of not the AEW champion, but then he still looks like a mid Carter though.
like I'll say this about Swerve. Swerve is currently the most dangerous man on that roster.
Hell yeah.
Swerve has put belt to ass on the likes of Kenny Omega, Brody King, Bandito, and the list is just going to grow with everyone else that's on this list. If anything, if I'm anyone else in the tournament, I'm hoping Swerve loses. Why? Because you know, do you know how paranoid you would have to be mid match? You know, maybe you're gonna go for an armbar, maybe you're gonna go for a shoot leg takedown. You miss, and then you get hit with a house call. And the house call is just as subtle as the hidden blade to me.
Oh yeah, because you're getting yeah, because he's jumping with your knee head first.
Because like,
Yes, yes.
because you just see Swerve jumping full speed. You think you can trip him? He jumps and just connects with your jaw.
Ah, CTE for life right there.
Honestly, I like the name house call, but for some reason, every time I used to see him hit it, I used to just say rents due, and I still like the name rents due. So
I like that
hopefully,
too, Resident Word. I like that. I like that.
also he has a new finisher which I keep forgetting the name. Cody has used it as a finisher. Um, Homicide used it as a finisher. It
Oh wow.
Yes, it's called when Homicide did it, it was called the Gringo Cutter.
The Cody Cutter.
No, the Gringo Cutter. The Cody Cutter
Hmm.
was just the Os Cutter.
I know. It's just a
But
stupid. It's just a stupid RKO.
damn it, Rena from Stardom also does it. I'm trying to remember what's the like the official wrestling term that he uses. If you guys can, if you guys can help me out, that would be appreciated. But you guys know it's like, damn it, yeah, I'm gonna say the effing Gringo Cutter. Screw it, Homicide's retired anyways.
Oh yeah, he is.
But so Swerve has been doing that, not in regular matches.
Hmm.
Swerve has been doing this to people on the wooden floor. He's been doing it on the barricade, and he
Yeah.
just did it to Bandito on a chair. So yeah, either you lose naturally or you lose via knockout when it comes to Swerve, because he don't just want the win. He just don't want the belt. He wants your life. So Bandito, when you enter Swerve's house, just know you were a good guess, but you're getting evicted. So,
Rents too, buddy.
yeah, rent's due. There we go. Fucking Swerve in 3.
Swerving three. I got Swerving three too. I mean, yeah. Come on, guys. Swerving three. Come on, bro.
Okay.
I seen the little the super gringo cutter that Homicide did. And I don't know what you're talking about. And
Yes.
that's a cool move. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Next, and this is the final match of the opening round. It is
Ooh.
representing the ops, the leader, the Simone submission machine. You guys don't know about that. You too young.
Yes, sir.
He
For all the
is.
OGs, man.
He's the man that introduced everyone to it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits.
The man that created.
The
He's
ops.
hurt. You think he about to jump on the turnbuckle? He
He,
missed. He swerves.
he just walks away and goes, nope. But it is former AEW TNT, former AEW World Champion, former ROH TV champion, former ROH champion himself, Samoan Joseph, Samoa Joe, versus. Now here comes another intro. I swear, if it's not a Zoom, it's probably this guy I'm doing this for. It is the new best bout machine, 5-star Billy, representing United Empire, maybe. So crowns up, guys. I'm not gonna say Death Rider Billy. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
He is 1/3 of the New Japan Never Six-Man Champions. I guess for the one time I can do it. He is Top for Glory's 2023 Superstar of the Year. We've heard the names, the chants. We've heard them in the Tokyo Dome. We've heard them in Arena Mexico. We've heard them in Wembley. We've heard them in New York City. It is not the woe from Kingdom. It is not the lyrics to Judas, but it is just the last name of an assassin. And it is Will by God Osprey.
oh, yeah.
Oh, I love when the crowd does that. When they just go Osprey, Osprey.
Okay. Yeah, man. I remember watching it live too, where everybody did that. That was so amazing.
I mean,
Okay, one thing. You want to go first, Enigma, or you want me to say what I want to say?
you go first.
Okay, one. This is a dream match. We finally got it. So this is a champion. Wait, it's okay. Osprey's like in this little Death Rider little thing going on right now, right? Or was that previously?
What was that?
Is Osprey right now? Is he doing something with the Death Riders? Like he's
He's
doing
doing
some.
something with the Death Riders. He is not affiliated with the Death Riders. For anyone who gets the wrong idea, that man is still United Empire for life.
Yes. Okay, okay, okay. So okay. Um.
So no, we don't say Death Rider Billy over here.
That's what I'm saying. So what is he? Why is he in the Death Riders? I gotta look. I gotta look into
Look, man, Mox said, "Look, bro, your neck is weak. We can help you."
that.
And he's just like, you know what? Screw it. Anything to get me closer to the world title.
That was the only reason why I'm thinking this match is gonna go for the world title. So, hmm. I want to say Will Ospreay to be honest, because I feel like he's literally chasing for that title right now. Hmm. Yeah, I got Will.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is a dream match. This is genuinely a dream match. Joe is. If we could just take a moment to acknowledge the accomplishments of the Samoan submission machine from former ROH champ, former NXT champ, former TNA world champ, former AEW world champ, and just so many other accolades. Honestly, Samoa Joe is just a little bit underrated in my eyes. And I don't mean like by company standards. I mean Samoa Joe does not get enough credit in the wrestling world.
Of course. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I have watched I have watched one live, one just on TV. I have watched Will Ospreay come close to the mountaintop, whether it was against Swerve in New York or against Hangman in the main event of Double or Nothing. And I have said for the longest time that Will Ospreay's ascension to world champion, to the main character of AEW, it'll be the shift of a new era. Now, whether that brings in all this tension between Death Riders and United Empire, that's one thing. But there is one thing that is certain, and that is that Will Ospreay climbs the first mountain in the many mountains of the Owen Hart Cup tournament, and he beats Samoa Joe. And then he can deal with whatever else bullshit he's like dealing with. That man is one of the trio champions of United Empire, so we're good on that. Also, shout out United Empire. Um, so we're not gonna go back and forth with all the matches about like, oh, so this person's gonna be here, this person's gonna be here. So we're kind of gonna speed run those parts, right? So before we do, we're gonna talk about the semifinals and the finals on our predictions. Um, Tashi, there was something I love to do when it comes to tournaments, and normally I do this with guests. I do this with Smoove too, but
Mhm.
big question, big question. So we're gonna
Yes,
add
sir.
people. We're gonna add two people on the first, on the left and on the right for the men's and
Mhm.
for the women, and we're going to fantasy book. The rules are simple of fantasy book. Any wrestler currently active, who are you adding? What two wrestlers are you adding to the Owen? Two men, two women.
In active AEW wrestling right now?
Yes, again, they could be from anywhere. They could be from AEW itself. They could be from WWE. They can be from TNA. They can be from New Japan Pro Wrestling. They can be from DDT for all I care.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see for the women's. Let me get Soul Ruka. I feel like she could do good in there.
All right, and who's the second woman joining Soruka?
The second woman. The second woman. Second woman. I am so sorry. Hmm. Let me get a returning breaker in this.
Ooh, I like that.
If she ever does come back, but
If
yeah,
she does come back.
let's get a returning breaker in here. That would be nice.
So
For my
adding to the
men's.
women's side of the Owen Hart Cup, we get Soruka and
Hmm?
Dr. DMD Britt Baker. Now let's add to the men's, and then I'll give you my four.
There's a lot of people with the men's, I'm not gonna lie, that I wish that I could see. But really, to be honest, even though he was there, let me get Ricky Saints. And let me get Evil. Let me get Evil.
You know what, man? Fuck it, you can have that one.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, because I know you hate Evil.
yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Okay, so let's reverse that. Fuck Evil. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say
No.
fuck out of here, but I was like, you know what?
But me,
Fuck that
but
guy.
I like it. I like Evil, but I understand what you care for. But I like Evil. I like Evil. I'm sorry,
Here's
bro.
the thing. I don't want. I know he's on NXT. I know. Oh my god, we're about to have like an evil segment now, but I don't watch NXT. So whatever he's doing with the college kids, fuck those college kids. Um, cool, whatever. He's not doing House of Torture bullshit. So maybe he's
Now he's in
nice.
his, and now he's in his own field now. So like he's by himself. So like now, okay, what can you do?
That's true. That's true. But yeah, wait, are you seriously going with evil?
Yeah, I'll go
All
Evil.
right,
Yeah,
I respect that. I respect
even though it's fuck Evil, but yeah, to
that. All
go
right.
Evil.
So for the women's,
Hmm.
um, I think it's just a given. I would add Natalia, but not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to change the thing now, but continue.
But I'm adding the living legend. I'm adding the underappreciated legend. I'm adding Natty Nightheart. You know, I'm sure
Oh,
I'm sure she would love to be a part of the Owen.
and she's giving belt to ass to everybody now. So she literally loves to fight now.
Yes,
So
yes.
that AEW is perfect for her because everybody there is down to fight. Because you know the women division they go crazy.
And then I'm surprised she's not in this, because speaking of belt to ass, she gave belt to ass last year to Tony Storm. But I would add the Mega Sis, Megan Bain.
Yes, Megan Bean. I just forgot about her.
I would add Megan Bain and Natty to the Owen Hart Cup women's bracket. And now for the men,
That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
let me see. The men is actually pretty hard. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna have to think about this one. Okay. Okay. You know what? This one's fine. So from New Japan Pro Wrestling, I am adding. Actually, not. Fuck that. I'm adding Andrade. Timeout.
Oh, there we
Wait, I'm
go.
adding the real Latino man. I'm, I'm adding the real Latino man. I'm adding Mr. How You Know. I'm adding the new IWGP
Yep.
Global Champion. Andrade, Cien Malamas, Andrade, El Idolo, La Sombra, whatever you guys want to call that man. The Latino GOAT right now.
It would have been cool. It would have been cool if he was on this the Owen Hart challenge right now. It's just when and on top of whatever he's doing right now, it's just he has all the hype right now.
He's
But
doing
yes,
everything. That's the
he's
thing.
doing
That man is
everything.
doing
Exactly.
everything. My man's is balling. And then You know, screw it. Just because I think it would be pretty cool and I think he would probably win it, we were going to add Darula Oba Femi.
I didn't think of that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he would have been mad dominant there. 1, 2, 3. All right, next. One, two,
Yep.
three. All right,
Yep.
next.
Like this is literally how it would go. Where's the man at? Where's the man at? Okay, Jack Perry does whatever. Next thing you know, fall from grace. 1, 2, 3 next. If it's Mark Davis, he's gonna put in work. But 1, 2, 3 next. He's gonna fight for his life against Brody King. But 1, 2, 3 next. Claudio might win. Not even no bullshit. I think Claudio might win. Bandito, he's gonna try to do his 50-step suplex. Oba's gonna say fuck all that shit. 1, 2, 3 next.
Yep, 1, 2, 3 next.
Rent's gonna be Swerve's gonna be like Rent's due. And O's gonna say, nah, I own this. It's my house now. 1, 2, 3 next. Samoa Joe's gonna try to choke him out, but 1, 2, 3
This is
next.
hard, yes. But this is hard, man.
Osprey's gonna try to do a hidden blade. 1, 2, 3 next. Stormbreaker. 1, 2, 3 next. Oscar 1, 2, 3 next. Whatever you think of, the ruler will 1, 2, 3 next. With again, maybe Claudio being the only guy to stop him. Like who do you guys think in the lineup of the Owen Hart Cup men's bracket would stop Ofemi in this fantasy booking? But you know, we've said that we've added the fantasy, but I've added Andrade and I've added Obafemi and I've added Natty and I've added Megan Bain, and you have added Britt Baker and you have added I'm sorry. Oh, you said Soruka. You Soruka and Britt Baker and then Ricky Saints and Evil. There we go. Yeah.
Can I change that now?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay, so fuck evil. Let me get Robbie Eagles.
Oh, the sniper of the sky.
Yes.
The
You
Grim
know, I just thought
Reaper.
about that. Cause you remember how like you showed me that one match? I forgot what was it. I think it was in the G. Probably
Best of
wasn't in
Super Juniors.
G1. Yeah, Best of Super Juniors. But I remember when I went. I think it was the first time you showed me Robbie Eagles, and I fell in love. I'm trying to remember what was it a clip of him like doing a dive, and then he remember he did the dive, and then he hit
Oh, oh,
straight on
oh,
the bag.
oh! I
Yeah.
believe it was Ichiban Sweet Boys versus Yo and Rocky, and Robbie
Yeah.
did a tope con hilo, and he caught his leg and he just walked it off.
Yes, there we go. And I'm like, bro, this guy is crazy. So yeah, that's I want to see him in it. Oh my God.
I see Blitzball Champ also has added the greatest of all time. Well, not the greatest one. The greatest currently active technical wrestler going today in ZSJ, Zack Sabre Jr.'s. And he also has added Drew McIntyre to the men's. And then for the women's, he adds Senka Akatsuki. I mean, Akatsuki. Yes, Akatsuki. And he has also added God's strongest soldier, the Terminator, Sherry, to the women's.
Yeah, sorry.
I love that.
That's well, yeah, yeah. Damn, that's a good choice. I'm not gonna lie. Zack David Jr. Damn, I didn't think of that. That's crazy.
You know, with with,
The
with how
submission
active.
specialist, it's crazy. Yo, Zack David Jr. and Owen Hart challenge. I think he could probably win that. All he could probably win that.
I agree. I think Zack Sabre Jr. definitely wins that. Honestly, with how technical the Hart family is, I'm surprised that Zack Sabre Jr. isn't in the Owen Hart Cup. But again, great names, Blitz. So you guys again keep talking, keep typing. Let us know who are your fantasy booked add-ons to the Owen Hart Cup. But now that we've talked about fantasy booking, now let's get a little real. And let's talk about semifinals. Who is facing who? Who are the four men and women facing each other in the semis? So right now we're just picking four people out of all the names. Tachi, you want to go or I got this?
It's two females and two males, right? To be honest, that's how it's gonna
It's
be.
four.
Oh, four. I'm sorry. Let's do Willow, Athena,
Oh, okay.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. If you want, I can catch
Yeah,
up.
continue. Yeah,
I
take
was
over
at.
for me real quick.
Oh, okay. So how the layout is, I think it goes Persephone versus Willow.
Hmm.
Actually, not Persephone versus Willow. I think it goes Willow versus Sadi. And wait, time. Am I looking at this right? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. So I got Hazuki and Willow and Sadi and Athena.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say Willow, Athena. Give me Mina,
No, no,
and
no,
then just
no,
for
no,
like,
no, Tachi,
oh,
you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Because remember,
oh, I'm
you
sorry, sorry.
have to look at it like this person beats this person, and therefore they're going to face this person. So if Hazuki beats Persephone, she will either face Willow or
Oh,
Windsor.
yeah. I would say Hazuki
Okay, versus.
versus that's Willow right there.
All right, so
Yeah, that's
Hazuki
Willow.
versus
Hazuki versus Willow.
versus Willow, and
Hmm.
then
You know what's crazy? Give me. I just want to say because I know Saudi is she's a goat, but I want Sky Blue, bro. I'm sorry. Let's get Sky Blue,
all right, Sky Blue.
and then after that, Yamina. Oh, whoa! This is gonna be hard.
So who's facing Sky Blue?
Athena.
All right, so your semifinals is Hazuki versus Willow and Sky Blue versus Athena. All
Versus
right.
yes.
So, ours aren't a little on that different. Mine's is Hazuki versus Willow, so we got that in common. And then mine's is Sadi versus Athena. It is the fallen goddess versus the sun god.
That's fire how they make things like that.
And then I guess I'll talk about this one.
Hmm.
I got Mark Davis versus Brody King. And
Okay.
um Bandito versus. Actually, you know what? I might be looking at the brackets wrong, and
No,
that's
you got it was
uh,
Bandito versus
me.
whoever's the winner of Osprey and Joe.
No, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because I
Oh.
remember that I moved these around because of like interest.
Mm-hmm.
Because if memory serves right, I think it's supposed to be winner of Jack Perry and Mark Davis versus winner of Joe versus Osprey. So I think it's actually supposed to be I guess we've got time. Um
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
yeah,
If the winner of Mark Davis and Jack Perry got to face whoever's the winner of Osprey and Joe?
yeah. So I
Oh,
think it'll be
okay.
Willow versus Mark Davis and Brody King versus Swerve. What about you? All right, Tachi is doing something, but yeah. So as you guys
Oh,
already
I'm
always
sorry.
know, that's okay.
Jack versus Joe.
Okay, so Jack.
Brody versus Strickland. That's all I can say.
Okay,
Versus
so
Swerve.
with all that being said, so with that being said, now we are about to hit the finals. So before I even talk about that, Tachi, thank you for being here. Thank everyone that has been
Thank you guys.
actively
Yeah.
typing and talking, and honestly, this has been so much fun. Um, I love the Owen.
Mojo versus Mark Davis. Swerve versus Claudio. Okay, okay, okay.
Um, yeah, I love when we talk about the Owen. I love just passionate wrestling fans. Love what you talk about, and I love the interactions. That's kind of been my thing when it comes to Talk to Glory. The interactions mean so much to me. And Tachi, you being a part of Talk for Glory, even though I think you just make a month this week.
Oh my God.
So,
Yay.
Tachi, thank you for being a part of Talk for Glory. It's been
Mhm.
so much fun, man.
It has been fun. Thank you guys. Thank you so
And,
much.
since you are a part of Talk for Glory, it is only right
Oh
that
yeah.
whenever, you know, we gotta plug the socials and, you know, I've got some stuff and Smooth's got some stuff. I know you've got some stuff. So, viewers, check out the new social media plug button going up in three, two, one, where you guys can follow the socials. You guys can follow myself and Smooth on our Twitters at YoungSmoothTFG and Enigma underscore before underscore. You guys can follow our Twitch at Enigma underscore before underscore Smoove A1. And you guys can follow Young Tachi on XO Young Tachi 98XO. And then
Yes, yes.
for Xbox, if you guys are huge gamers, you guys
Boo.
can add us. You guys can add us, follow us at Enigma V4, Smoove A1, and it's gonna be added, but Young Tachi 98.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, in Twitch I do stream a lot. And I'm planning to start doing it again soon after school's done. But yeah, Twitch is gonna be my streaming. I'm gonna play a lot of games since I got the thing back, and yeah, I'm excited now. And more, I think more to come, but I'm gonna have
There you
to
go.
start
And
streaming
PlayStation. I don't got PlayStation. I know. I know
again.
Tachi does.
I think Smooth does also, but yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think about getting PlayStation. So that's not a no, but it's a maybe. I
You
might
know
get
what's so
PlayStation.
funny? You know what's so funny? I was thinking about doing the reverse because I got
I
a
mean, I might just
PlayStation with
get both.
Xbox.
But in tournaments, there's round ones, round twos, there's semifinals, but we all know what we're here for.
L
The fight.
finals.
And so, with everything we've said, with the matches we've selected, with the brackets, how they've been laid out, what is the finals? My finals is for the men's. It is AEW Forbidden Door, a 2024 rematch. It is Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin, versus the
Swerve, swerve.
landlord, Swerve Strickland, the most dangerous man. And then for the women, the finals will be the Fallen Goddess, the Minion Overlord, the Forever ROH Champion, the American Joshi, the GOAT of Honor. Actually, yeah, I like that. That is going to be the new nickname for Athena, the GOAT of Honor. Athena versus Miss Power Positivity. You might see some more positivity later down the line in wrestling.
No.
Willow Nightingale. So that is my finals. What about you,
Okay,
Chris?
for my men's. It's funny because I did want to say the rematch of 2024, but you know what? I feel like the underdog is gonna get this, so let's go with Mark Davis versus, Brody King now this time. For
All right.
me, I feel like even though this is just prediction, like what? Let's put Mark Davis in there. Just let's just put him
Okay,
there
so that
versus
means Mark Davis is either fighting Swerve, Bandito, Joe, or Osprey.
Claudio. Hmm. Versus Joe. No, 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 no.
Oh wait, no,
Um,
no, no, no. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to realistically put the order so we don't stumble on our words here. So, that means
oh yes,
you
I'm
you
sorry.
choose Mark Davis, right?
I choose Mark Davis for finals in that
So
second. The
that
other
means Mark
round,
Davis will either face Swerve, Bandito,
Claudio
Claudio, or Brody
or
King.
Brody. Yeah, so it has to be. Let me get Mark Davis versus. Give me Brody King. I need Brody King. I want to see him win. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I love
For
that.
my females, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You put exactly the same words I was gonna put. It has to be the Lord of Darkness, Athena, versus Paz versus Good Side, Willow Nightingale. I'm not gonna lie. It has to make sense. It's the only match that can make sense. Now the question is, Enigma, because I know you're a big Athena fan. Lightning ball. Okay, well, I think the you must have some technical difficulties. Yep. So I was gonna ask Enigma if you guys want to help me out, because he's a big Athena fan. If the Willow versus Athena were to come at the finals, I think we already know who's gonna be the answer for this, but who would you guys like to see be the final of Athena versus Willow? Wouldn't it be crazy if Osprey and Willow won their tournament to get the title shots of all in? That would be nice. Oh, if you guys want to do follow me on my PlayStation, it's gonna be Young Tachi without the middle thing in the part, 98, and I will put that up soon.
Okay, sorry about that.
Enigma!
Sorry about that. My
Before before you have some like little technical difficulties,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna ask you a question.
Shoot.
I know we all know you're a big Athena fan, right? But if it
Yes.
was to come down to Willow versus Athena, who would like I told everybody, we already know who's gonna be the answer, but who would you like to see the final between them two of that match?
Between the two, I would just love to see Athena as a complete bias aside. Like me being the Athena Ember Moon fan I am.
Hmm.
I think it would be honestly fitting for Athena to win this because
Yep.
when you hold your championship longer than Tony Storm and Mariah May and Britt Baker and Soraya and so many champions, so many AEW women's champions, and for the 50 belts that Mercedes Moné held, and you've held your belt longer than the likes of Mayu Iwatani. Whoops. Give me about 45 seconds. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. So I was going to say that when you've held your belt longer than so many AEW women's champions and longer than so many IWGP women's champions and longer than so many WWE women's champions, longer than any champion in ROH, what else do you have other than the Owen?
I like that. And also too, to be honest, because I do want to say Athena to win it all too. Not only that, because Willow did win it back in I think 22, the Owen Hart challenge. This will be Athena's first like time, her first Owen Hart challenge winning it all, if she does win it all. And this will be her first time winning it. So imagine, bro, winning your Owens Hart Challenge and having the reigns, your championship reigns for 1,000 days plus. So rather cements her legacy right there at this point.
Honestly, I know we're only in May, but when the talks start rolling around, and whether it's here on Talk for Glory or somewhere else, when we got to start talking about superstar of the year or wrestler of the year, Athena's name might definitely pop up.
Mm. Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right. Oh no, yeah, you might be right.
But yeah. So all right. So we have Athena winning the whole Owen. Now let's go to the men's. So for the men's, you had said that your finals, you want it to be Mark Davis versus
Brody King.
Brody King.
I want Brody King to win it all, man. I just want him to shine because he's already hot as it is right now. So, and even if Owen Hart challenged that foundation, the tournament is not really a big thing. Brody King can have that achievement under his belt for now, and then after that, go back to aim to get the world champion again.
Mark Davis versus Brody King as a Owen Hart Cup finals. Sounds beast as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It sounds stiff.
Yeah, yeah, that's it's two bodybuilders, man.
And so, all right. So, and who wins this between Mark Davis and Brody King?
Brody King.
Brody King wins the Owen in your eyes. All right, that
Yeah.
is your prediction. So, you guys heard it here. Young Tachi's Owen Hart 2026 winners are Athena and Brody King. So, we're going to agree on Athena, and then for me it's just got to be the aerial assassin,
Mm,
best bout machine Billy. um yeah, just there's too many nicknames, honest to God. I really can't see AEW going one more year without Will Ospreay finally climbing to the mountaintop and achieving his destiny, his destino. So my 2026 Owen Hart Cup winners: the aerial assassin Billy Will by God Ospreay, and forever champ goat, the goat of honor, Athena.
no, no, that's
So guys, that was
was
the
interesting.
Owen
Wow.
Hart Cup tournament predictions. I had so much fun doing this. Tachi, thank you so much for being here with me, man. I love talking
Thank
about
you.
tournaments and I love the
Hmm.
conversations. What's next? Double or nothing. Double or nothing
Yeah,
predictions.
double or nothing. Yep.
So, similar to good old good brother Carl Anderson, Tougher is gonna be uploading like a machine gun. All in is in the UK, so I expect Osprey and Windsor. Okay, good brother Ruckus has dropped his predictions being Osprey and Windsor, the Mister and Mrs. Love it.
Oh, it's in UK. Okay, I didn't know it was gonna be. I forgot it was gonna be UK. Wait.
Yes, Wembley Stadium is in the UK.
Yeah. Oh wow. Um, I have
Um,
to change my finals then. Nah, I'm sticking with Brody.
yeah. Okay, so with all that being said, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for commenting. Thank you, Touch, for being here.
Thank you.
Hope to see you guys for Double or Nothing. That will be coming somewhere between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. Um, Somewhere in that lineup, because I love doing predictions for Double or Nothing. But until then, stay safe. Have a great day and or night. Try not to take wrestling that damn serious.
Please
Please touch some grass.
touch some
Talk,
grass.
touch some grass. Talk to women or men, whatever you're into. Stay safe, and above all else, enjoy wrestling.